I can't get a flat balance on my footing because everything is so up and down, and beneath my feet, I can feel parts of it rising up
I see.
because of how rocky it is.
See, looking down at your feet, what do your feet look like?
They're big, um,
Tell me more.
they're scaly, um, they're dark, black, uh, they're heavy. My my toes look like claws, and I leave imprints as I move.
I see scanning up your body. What do you look like?
I have wings. I have a really big, large, long body. My body is just as scaly as my feet. My wings are large.
I see. Are you male or female?
I'm a male.
Mm-hmm. What are you wearing?
Nothing.
I see. What does your face look like?
Out of a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Very scaly, very large. Black scales, purple eyes, large fangs.
I see. What else seems important about the way you look?
My ears, they are pointed, huge. They stick out. It almost looks out of place, but that's what they are.
Taking a look around, what do you experience next?
I see another that looks like me coming
Mm-hmm.
towards me,
Tell me more.
slowly making his way over. I can hear the stomping. He is the same being, looks exactly like me, but as he gets closer, I notice the one different thing, which are his eyes. They are blue, blue like the ocean, oceans of what I remember.
Tell me what happens next.
He calls to me to come over, and once I do, he nods at me, and we fly. We're moving to a new spot.
Tell me more.
It's still dark, it's still barren, but we keep flying. We get to an open space, and he tells me we're about to land in his own way. There's some things over the horizon. We come down, and finally, I see some life, things growing. It looks very natural, very grassy. The light in this area is different. We land, and the purple, the barrenness, the darkness, it's almost as if it's two separate places. I step onto the grass, and the world, the area is lit, and it's bright, and it's warm. I take a step back off the grass into the barrenness, and things become dark. Back again with the purple lights. And he's showing me that this is what we do.
So, what is it exactly that you do?
We help bring the life to the area.
I see. Tell me more about this.
The other being, the other dragon with me, he shows his wings lighting up. And as he sways his wings over a piece of barren land, things begin to grow. Flowers, a nice rose-like flower rises up as he continues to nod at me when I look at him in astonishment. I'm gonna try it for myself. I light up my wings. I sway them over a small piece of land, and nature grows.
What happens next?
I ask him, what more can we do? He shows me his claws. His claws light up as well. I do what he does. I look at my own claws, look at my own hands. I light them up. I place them down onto the barren land, and a lake begins to form.
I see. And
With
where? Yes, go on.
with, with my wings,
Mm-hmm.
I create the landscape around, and with my
Mm-hmm.
claws, I create the water that flows to sustain the land, give life.
I see. I see. And where is this land?
It's in a far away galaxy, a galaxy that even I don't know. Somewhere, something, lots of other stars that are also as barren as this, out in nowhere, away from home.
I see. And where's home?
Home, I am told, is on another star that is not too far away, but still just as far away. Back there, there are many more of us, but that place is a lot smaller than the place that we are at right now.
I see. Tell me more.
I am told by the other dragon that is with me that we help co-create parts of land on stars not our own. We work together with others the same as us, but they are different. They have different shines, different lights associated with them. I am told there are countless others attuned with the different powers, with the different elements, and that he and I, the one with me, we all have the same power to create nature, to create grass. But our claws create the water, where others who who come from where we are, they do other things. Some create the lightning during the storms. Some create the heat. Some create the fire. Others create sand. We create the water.
Very good. What happens next?
I am told that we have other places to go to, other marks already determined by our leader,
Who's your
where
leader?
other places
Mm-hmm.
of water must be made.
Mm-hmm. I see. And who's your leader?
Our leader is another dragon, another
Mm-hmm.
big dragon,
I
but
see.
his scales are different.
How so?
They're glossy, they shine. Ours do too, but in the scale on his head, on the forehead, it shines white and bright.
What's that all about?
It is one that is passed down through lineage, one that is royal, or so I'm told.
I see. What happens next?
We continue to build the waters in the places we are supposed to. We continue to build the landscape of flowers and grass around it. And once we are done, we move to the next place, to the next star, where yet it is again barren. The purple lights, and we continue again and again.
I see. I see. And what year is it?
We don't have a time.
Tell me about this.
All I know is that it is a time of emptiness. Everything is empty. Before life has had a chance to start,
I see. Tell me more.
we are tasked with creating spaces so that when life is ready, life will begin. So
I
we
see.
continue with that until enough is made, until enough places are made so that life can be grown.
I see. Moving forward, what happens next?
Once we finish with our places, with placing the water, building nature, we return back. We return back to our place, to our home. We
What's
fly
that? Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
It doesn't take us long to get back. We're home.
Tell me about that.
Come to a huge den, a huge cave. It's much bigger than I am. I walk in and I see the others, the other, the other dragons who are resting from their own creational journey. Some are sleeping, some are awake and just laying. It's bright, it's warm, everyone is content, but everyone has their own space. Mine is by the lake. I go there to rest, and as I'm resting, I watch all of the younger kin fly around, enjoying their time, and I can see in all parts of my eyes as I look around all the other dragons in their elements, either relaxing or practicing as they continue to create, as they continue to practice to create for the other stars to which we are assigned.
I see. Very good. Moving forward, what happens next?
I get up after I'm done resting, after I'm done relaxing, and I meet with others, with other dragons. Talk about what I did.
Tell me more.
As I continue talking to them, we talk about new dragons coming in. These dragons, they are all of us, but I don't know anything about them, so I ask, what can they do? And when I find out what they do, they too are of a different element. I try for myself to make things other than water, but I can't. But that's okay. After that, uh, the dragon that was with me returns as well and says that we are done with the star, that the others have finished creating their part, that we've done what we set to do. And so at this time, we relax and we wait for life to be created there on that star.
I see. I see. Moving forward once more, what happens next?
After some time has passed, we see that life has started there. Beings were born.
What were those beings like?
They look like little blobs of jelly, but they're flat and it's like they're crawling around with no legs. They're like slime that can move.
Tell me more.
They see them moving around, they move very slowly, but they feed on the land that we gave them to help them grow. They become a little bigger, but we are called back by our leader. Our leader tells us that that the life will be successful and that it is our time to move on to creating on another star. And so the process continues.
How long does that process continue?
I've been doing this forever,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no end in sight. There's so many stars that look for life, that ask for life, and we go one by one, but there's no end in sight.
I see. see. Very good. Very good. And so, what else is important to understand here?
We give the building blocks, but we're not allowed to interfere. We're not allowed once life is born. Once beings are born, our job on that planet, on that star is done. We continue moving on to the next, and to the next. We can only watch from afar, but never to return to the stars that have already given life.
Why is that?
Although we help create, our presence to others is very unnerving. We want to give life a chance without accidentally triggering any feelings of low vibration because of our size, because of the way we look.
Mm-hmm. I
So
see.
we are forbidden from physically returning to those stars that have life. We can only watch from afar.
I see. And who forbids this?
Our leader,
Mm-hmm. I see. I see. And are you ever allowed to interfere under any circumstances?
no, if we do, we are exiled to a star far away, never allowed to return back to our pack.
So what happens next?
Life is slowly created on other stars that we have finished, and we keep on going. We keep going, creating, resting. It feels forever that we're doing this.
I see. I see. Does your type of being ever die?
Yes,
I see.
but it is a very, 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 very long lifespan.
I see. I see. How long is the lifespan?
As there is no time, I cannot tell. But our beings, as we age, our scales slowly begin to crack and fall. That is how we tell those who are older and who are younger.
I see. Tell me more.
Feel like this is when I look at stars that have been completed and life has been given, they grow faster than we do, but they die faster than we do. When I look at them, and as those same beings continue to reproduce, there are many. There are many of them that come and go, too many, before even one of us moves on.
I see. I see. Very good. Very good. Moving forward to your last day in that lifetime. What do you experience?
My body is heavy, I feel tired, and all I want to do is be next to the waters that I create. A lot of those that I've known have already passed, and so I too, creating the little bit of water that I can and relaxing near it, I too am ready,
I
and it's
see.
fine.
I see. Very good. Very good. And how exactly do you pass in this lifetime?
I get tired, I close my eyes, and that's it.
Why was Ryan shown this experience today?
He has shown that he has the power to create, to connect with elemental energies, and to be able to show that he is one to help others grow. This is related to his teaching. Though he cannot create grass, waters in this lifetime, he gives the water to others to help them plant their own grass and their own gardens for them to blossom and grow.
Very good. And was this a past lifetime of Ryan's?
This is the one and only that we shared as living beings.
I see. And what was the lesson of that past lifetime?
That we who can create, give purpose to others, to help them find their purpose to their own life, and to give them an opportunity to grow. That lesson has stayed with him in all of his reincarnations, including this one.
Very good. And is there anything else that Ryan needs to understand about that lifetime experience that he was shown today?
Nothing else except the fact that he will continue in his own way to help others grow